turkey season's over as of this last Sunday. It's time for me to unload my turkey vest for the year, and I figured what better time to review it. Alright, I guess I'll start with the back. As this sits right now, this is typically how I'll wear it. Decoy. Whenever I do bring a decoy, that's usually how I'll bring it. In the back here, you have a strap on either side that holds the seat in place, with some magnets. I usually pack this rain parka for those summertime spring showers. Now I do believe this back compartment is so to carry a bird out, but that's never what I do. This pack here, this is just what I use to carry all of my extras. First aid kit, my inReach, which needs to go on my day hunting pack now. And here I usually just have emergency essentials, sleeping bag, some cordage, ferro rod, water purification tablets, that type of thing in case I get stuck overnight, and a field knife. That's just what I carry no matter what I'm hunting. I always go in the mountains with that. So this here, I guess you could use it to hook your water bladder to. I use it to secure my hose. I usually don't run a water bladder, but you can attach it in this bag, and it's velcroed at the bottom. Usual gunk on the bottom of it. The seat is fairly comfortable, but if you're sitting on one spot for a really long time, I don't think it really matters. Your butt's just going to start hurting no matter what, but this seat, of all the seats I have used, this seat is fairly comfortable. Very important. At least I think it is. I guess while I'm on the back side, this one obviously has this kickstand. This kickstand here is the biggest reason to own this pack. It's like a portable chair. And these are adjustable. So you can raise or lower this depending on how high or low you want to sit, or contours in the ground. This chair, if you have a lot of tall pines or whatever to sit your back on, you don't really need this. But I find it handy amongst the junipers and the scrub oak and that type of thing, or often when you don't have a tree that is a nice one to put your back against. So this gives you versatility and where you can set up. It is a little heavy though. And if I'm doing a lot of running and gunning, you can take this seat out, this kickstand out entirely, and that will lighten the weight of your vest. But if you're not walking for miles and miles, like 6-10 miles, it might be worth it just to, or if you are walking 6 to 10 miles, something like that, it's probably worth it to take the kickstand out just to save the weight. Otherwise, that kickstand is the whole reason to purchase this vest. And like I said, it gives you versatility. You can set up anywhere. Here's the kickstand. Again, it's adjustable. And this is very handy when you don't have a tree. That is a nice one. Sometimes a tree will lean into you or an odd angles, and when you're sitting there for hours with your back against it, it's a pain in the butt. So that's that. I'll start with the water bottles. I bought 2 of these for like $1 at Walmart. I just spray painted the bottom of it, or the top of it, and I left the bottom of it as it was. That way it slides in and out of the vest easily, and the vest covers this shiny bit. So these bottles here are practically special made for this vest. And usually that's all I carry for water, is just these 2. I guess I'll start here with this pocket at the top. It's got a mesh liner. I used to carry locator calls in here, but I really haven't had much luck with locator calls, so I just stopped using it. So for now, I just throw a spare magazine for my whiz gun in there. All I use that pocket for now, or an extra snack like a Cliff Bar, so where it's handy. This pocket here, I think it's designed to hold your phone, but I never use it for that. My phone doesn't fit in here because of the case it's in. Instead, I just put my license and tag in there. One of these is mine, one of these is my wife's. I'm not sure what these loops are for. I've just been using them to carry zip ties. So when I fill my tag, I'll pull out a zip tie and attach it to the animal. Right here, special purpose made for box calls. It seems to have an inner pocket right here for the paddle. I've never really used it. I just shove it in there and the thing sticks out the back. And into the box it goes. On this side, it's where I carry my anti-turkey torpedoes. That's what I'm going to call them anyway. 3.5-inch shells. And I'm just going to pull these things out and put them back in the box for next year. And that's all I ever carry in that. On this side, this is where I usually put my, well, I got emergency flashlight, in case my headlamp runs out. 3 different strikers. And into the box they go. Right here, I usually carry this to scuff up my slate, my pot, and my Slate Call. I'm just going to leave that there. And here's my Slate Call. This is the call I use the most. It's the one I have the most luck with. So I'm just going to put that in a bag. And into the box it goes. And right here is usually where I carry my mouth reeds. I don't use them very often. I really need to clean these things up. I did use them, so I should probably rinse them off with some diluted mouthwash. Keep them in this can, and I'll just throw that in there. So I think that covers all the external pockets. Alright, internal pockets. You got one zippered internal pocket right here. I usually carry a saw to cut limbs that are either in my way or obscuring my shot when I set up. And you never know when nature's going to call. And I've had, yeah, you never know when nature's going to call. Always carry some. And on this side, there's nothing in there right now, but this is usually where I put my wallet and my car keys, car or truck keys, and I put them in there. That way I don't lose them. So that's pretty much it. Now this back side, this is padded and it wicks away moisture really well. I'm pretty happy with that as compared to my old turkey vest, which really made my back sweat something awful. Alright, I'll give a close-up of everything on there and call this good. Now, since I am calling this a review, am I happy with this vest? Yes, I am very happy with this vest. Is it worth the money? If you're serious enough about turkey hunting and you live in an area where you don't always have nice trees, then yes, it's worth it. If you do a lot of walking, 6 to 10 miles, you can pull this chair out, and I would even recommend that you do so. My only question about this vest is this clip right here. Both shoulder straps have it, and I really don't like that. What this was designed to do is pop open. This way you can undo the shoulder straps when you're sitting in place and keep this strapped around you, because this here becomes like your workspace as you're hunting, because you can reach in and out of your pockets and you can flap the shoulder straps out of the way so they don't hamper you when you're trying to work your shotgun. However, I see this as a weak point that may eventually break someday, so I'm not particularly happy with that design. Aside from that, though, I have no complaints, and I've been overall pretty happy with this vest.